Admit this guy looks pretty damn awesome. Hey, what's up everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, and we are back at it again with another amazing, stupendous, tremendous, groundbreaking, earth-shattering, mind-blowing, head-melting, soul-snatching action figure review. This time we have, and I just want to apologize in advance because I'm going to torture this guy's name. Katsuki Bakugo. Bakugo. Yeah, if I've had a hard time pronouncing that name, it's because I know nothing about My Hero Academia. I've never played the video game. Of course, this is based on the video game. I just picked this figure up because I thought he looked awesome. I was in GameStop the other day and checking out all the cool stuff that they have, all the expensive action figures they have, dude. It's just the prices on these things are freaking ridiculous. But for some reason, this guy caught my eye, and I really, really liked him. Out of all the action figures out right now, all the cool ones that everyone's reviewing, I picked up this guy, and I thought he looked really, really cool. Of course, this is from McFarlane Toys, so that's probably one of the main reasons why I liked him. I did not know he was from McFarlane Toys till I actually brought him home and looked at him a little bit more, and yeah, come to realize he is from McFarlane Toys. So yeah, that's a coincidence that I liked this figure, being that I love McFarlane, I love Spawn, I love what McFarlane is doing with the new action figures from Fortnite, even though don't really care too much for him, even though I was pretty close to buying this huge freaking Fortnite action figure that I knew nothing about. My nephew plays it all the time. But I never played this game. I know nothing of this character, so I apologize ahead of time, guys. I'm just being real with you, being honest with you. But I bought him because I thought he looked really, really awesome. And I'm trying to change up some things too. I'm trying to review different action figures because it seems like so many people are reviewing the same stuff over and over and over again. You know, and you know, it might be something that you're not familiar with, especially on my channel, because I review pretty much what I review is, of course, a lot of Marvel Legends, a lot of older Spawns figures. Recently started doing comic book reviews, and the NECA vibe has definitely kicked in. I've been collecting a lot of NECA action figures, especially a lot of Predator action figures too. So if you guys been enjoying that, thumbs up. You know, that's kind of where my collection lays. Oh yeah, and Star Wars too. So I'm trying to stick with, you know, certain realms and, you know, trying to complete collections here and there. And Marvel Select too. Let's not forget Marvel Select as well. Yeah, so, you know, he's not the first, I guess, anime figure that I've reviewed. I did Broly from Dragon Ball Z statue review a while back. I do like anime, but I just don't have time to watch a lot of the anime, you know, cartoons, I guess that's what you want to call it, cartoons, shows. Here's a little stand for My Hero Academia. And, yeah, I mean, I have video games. I don't even have the freaking time to play video games, man, as well, you know. I'm trying to fit it in. I'm trying to relax and you know, since I'm busy all the time, I stay busy all the time, man. So it's very hard for me to, like, sit in front of my television for, you know, 2, 3, 4 hours a day. I can't do that. It feels like I'm wasting time. And being that I'm a grown man and I got bills, you know, I find myself working all the freaking time. Okay, and it looks like, oh, his head popped off. He broke on me already? No, it looks like he has a ball joint. But yeah, man, this figure, one of the main reasons why I picked him up, because he is, like, highly, highly detailed. So, let's pop that out, and he does have these interchangeable hands. Yeah, and I try to... well, actually, I don't try to. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. My anime, you know, man, it's just kind of all over the place. But here's his interchangeable hands. In my unchangeable hands. My uninterchangeable hands, if that made any sense, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not even going to get into discussion with anime. I mean, I do like a lot of the, you know, my first exposure to anime was actually back in, I think, 99 or 98, 2000 with Akira. Other than that, I don't have any. I know this is based on an anime figure, even though it's based on a video game that's based on anime cartoons. Is that what you call it, cartoons? I apologize. So let's try to pop his head on. Let me take him off camera because I'm gonna have a hard time trying to pop his head on in front of the camera. Okay, it was that simple. Popped on pretty damn easy. But I love the detail, man. These things are freaking heavy. I love these. I'm guessing these are grenade launchers. His hands are shooting fire from grenades that are strapped to his arms. Pretty interesting, man. The detail on these grenades are something else, man. And the fire effect as well is very nicely done. And man, look, it shows you how heavy they are because his arm is about to pop off the ball joint because it's so freaking heavy, dude. So his arm is about to freaking break because his arms are so small compared to the grenades here. And you can see right there that it is a loose joint right there. So it's going to be popping off anytime soon. Maybe during this review, because if you guys are accustomed to watch my channel, then you know how many figures I've broken on camera. But yeah, I wish they would have made the arms a little bit more beefier, man, because these things are freaking heavy as hell. And see it right there? Yeah, dude. Okay, well, let's try to check out the articulation. I'm guessing his arms do move up. There's a rotation here. But you have to be careful because look at this, dude. Yeah, the way they designed this figure, and it is McFarlane, so if you know McFarlane, like I know McFarlane, they break very, very easily. And yeah, he does look awesome, with the exception of this is about to pop out right here. Maybe I can throw some rubber bands around this thing and hopefully it'll stay in place or something. But yeah, man, the detail on Katsuki is really, really awesome. And then once again, if I'm pronouncing this name wrong, I apologize. So, yeah, man, that really, really sucks. But you can change out his hands. I don't know if I even want to attempt to change out his hands because I'm afraid I might rip his arm out like I did with my previous figure that I did, the Power Rangers figure. And on top of that, why would you want to? Because you got these cool, like, flame effects, man, that are just freaking awesome. How long is it going to stay? No one knows. Oh, shoot. Okay, so let's check out the rest of his other articulation. He does have somewhat of a break here. Not really. It's a break, but you can't really get it to move. His lower torso is on a ball joint. I feel like that's about to pop off. His head is on a ball joint, and it pops off very, very easily. This guy is the definition of fragility. His legs do extend out that much, so he is pretty well articulated. He does have a knee bend, which is very, very tough to bend. Be careful, this is a McFarlane figure. Not really double jointed. Well, yeah, I'll say double jointed, yeah. Somewhat. It's hard to tell with these figures nowadays what the definition of double jointed is. Articulation here, he's got ball joint ankles. He's got some cool sneaks, cool boots. But the overall look, here's the back of him. Here's the hair and whatever's coming out of the back of his head. I'm not really for sure. If you guys know, let me know, because I'm not an expert in anime. Or this video game, should I say. Overall, the detail on this figure is quite immaculate, man. Quite immaculate. I just wish I had something right here. Oh, that's killer, man. I might have to take this one back to GameStop and trade it out. Very, very nice figure, man. Let me go in for a little bit more depth and the detail of this figure. Very nice figure overall. I love the flame effects. I love how he looks. I love the design of this figure. The only gripe I have is they gave these big grenade launcher hands and these tiny small little arms, and you already see the damage that's being done right there. So that's my only gripe with the figure, but overall, the detail on this guy is pretty damn awesome. And I'm not even going to attempt, like I said, to change out these hands, because if I'm going to pose him, I'm not going to pose him using these hands. Why? Why would I? Being that he has these wonderful, amazing effects right here, these fire effects. A nice figure overall, minus this right here. Okay, guys. A nice figure, a figure I know nothing about, but overall, he's a really nice figure, man. I have to admit, he's pretty nice. Okay, guys, let me measure him, and I'm going to give you my rating. Let me put him on my stand right here. Let's peg him in right there. What's the point? What's the point of giving me a stand if I can't even peg him in, dude? Yeah, this peg is like too freaking big for his shoe. I guess if you twist it in, you can twist it in there and boom. Let's get his arms to go up. His fragile arms to go up. This one's about to pop off any minute. Let's bring my camera down a little bit. A very nice figure. Let me do the measurements of this guy. So, Katsuki stands at just under 6.5 inches tall. He looks much smaller than 6.5 inches, but I guess compared to your average Marvel Legend, I guess it makes sense, right? A very nice figure. Okay, let me go ahead and rate him, man. On a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest. Listen, I'm gonna take away a point because of this arm, simply because he has these small arms and these giant grenade launching hands, or flamethrower hands, whatever you want to call them. And they're so freaking heavy that his arms, look, they're in stress mode, man. So that's one thing I dislike about this figure. Overall, it's a great piece. Great piece of artwork. Great design. Very nicely sculpted. Articulation, it's not too shabby. You know, McFarlane, compared to some of his previous figures, it's actually an upgrade. But it's a very interesting figure. I kind of like him. I'm going to be generous, and I'm going to give it a solid 8. I probably would have given it a 9, but like I said, this right here, it just takes away a point from this figure, man, because I feel like they could have did so much more. And I mean, you can bend him like so, but at the same time, the articulation as well too. You can't really turn these arms to go in different directions either. They're kind of pre-posed, which kind of sucks. So with that being said, yeah, I do give this figure a solid 8 over design and sculpt overall. A very nice figure. I do recommend the figure, but make sure when you buy this figure that none of this is going on right here. And be careful of this as well. You know what I mean? Okay, guys, so we'll leave it at that. Tell me what you guys think of Katsuki Bakugo. Katsuki Bakugo to the GameStop, maybe. Okay, guys, we'll leave it at that. Tell me what you guys think of this little review. Tell me what you think of this action figure. Do you own them? Do you plan on picking them up? Do you collect anime stuff? Do you collect video game stuff? I know I do. I really, really like this figure. And we'll leave it at that. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye!